Well, good morning. So today we are just going to go over a little bit more practice problems with the elimination method. I've noticed when I've looked at your exit slips that some of you are still struggling with knowing what to multiply by to make one of the variables cancel out. So today I found some really good problems in Delta Math, which I assigned to you. I have also assigned this video in Delta Math. I've never done that before, so hopefully it works out well. Um, so I just wanted to show you what it looks like. So this is one of the guided practice problems. And it looks a little bit like, ugh, a little scary at first because it's all kind of like on the paper, the digital paper, and there's a whole bunch of stuff. But I'm going to break it down with you. So it's asking you to solve the systems of equations, but they're not, it's written out like as a sentence. So when you look down here, they basically took this equation and they put it in the top row, and then they put this equation and they put it in the bottom row. They lined it up for you already, so that's good. Down here, this is where when you do something to the top rows, the top or bottom rows, these will change. So you won't have to do anything. It's kind of doing it for you, and it's really neat. So the first thing I'm going to ask you is, okay, which one do you think that we should eliminate? The x's or the y's? And I hope that you're saying the x's because if we multiply the top row by 5, that would make this term negative 5x, and then your x's would cancel out. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to just go into the box. I just click it with my mouse. I put 5. Now watch how the bottom row has changed, and it did it automatically, which is great. Now you're going to add. You should know that the 2x terms canceled out, so I'm going to leave that 0. 15y and 5y will give us 20y, so I'm going to just type that into the box. And then over here, negative 80 plus 20 is, of course, negative 60. So I'm going to make sure I use my negative sign. And now it says try. So I'm going to see, okay, let's push the button and see what it does. Now it has partially solved it for us, and it says 20y is negative 60. So what's y? Well, of course, y has to be negative 3, right? Because 20 times negative 3 is negative 60. And I'm going to push try again. And now it's saying, okay, you got y. Now let's take that value and plug it into whatever equation that you want. So I am going to go into this one. This 5x plus 5y looks way easier than the one with all the negatives. So now I'm going to go over here with my little pen, and I'm going to go y is negative 3, right? So 5x plus 5 times negative 3. Sorry, this pen is weird. Equals 20. This is the Delta Math pen. And now I'm going to simplify that. So I'm going to get 5x minus 15 equals 20. Come on, pen. Okay. And now to solve this equation, we're going to, of course, add 15 to both sides, right? So we're going to go here. We're going to get 5x is 35. And that, of course, is going to mean that x has to be 7, right? So now I'm going to take my pen away, and I am going to, how did I do that before? Oh, I hit escape. Yeah. Okay. And now I'm going to type in what x is. So x is 7, and I'm going to hit try. And it says final solution coordinate. Okay, look, so we said 7 was x, and y was negative 3. And if you know me, I definitely would suggest plugging it into your equations before you push try, right? Just to make sure you got it right. But let's just try this one out. Try, and let's see what happens. And it's just asking you again, okay, do you want to submit your answer? Yeah, let's do it. And are you sure you want to submit? Yeah, I want to submit this answer. And the little check mark is awesome. It means that we got it right. The cool thing about this is if you got it wrong, it will give you the option up here to show the solution so you can go through everything you did and make sure that you know what you did wrong, which I really like. Now I'm going to give you another problem. And I'm going to try to find one that you have to do a couple things. I'm just going to go through real quick. Okay. I want to find one that doesn't have an easy way to get opposites. Okay, so this one's a good one. So when you look at this problem, if you look at your x's and at your y's, you can't make opposites with just one row, right? So this one is cool. You'll have to make opposites by multiplying both rows in order to find what number can you have them both be. Well, I'm looking right down the middle here, and I'm seeing, okay, those y's, if I make them into a positive and a negative 20, wouldn't that make them cancel out each other? And yeah, it would. So I'm going to make the top one a positive 20. So I'm going to multiply the top row by negative 4. Okay, now see how that changed this equation? Okay, now in order to make the bottom cancel out, the y's cancel, I'm going to multiply the bottom by what number times negative 4 would give us negative 20? And that one would have to be 5, right? And when you look down here, now this has all changed, right? I love that it does all the math for you. Your y's will be canceling out. And now you just have to do it just like before. What's 24x and negative 35x? That's going to give you negative 11x. Why did it do that? Hold on. There we go. And over here, 56 and negative 45 is going to be 11. And now I'm going to hit try. And it says solve for x. Negative 11 times x is 11. So what's x? It has to be negative 1, right? Okay, I'm going to hit try. And now it says plug in x equals negative 1 into either equation and solve for y. So they both don't look great. So I'm going to plug it into, I guess this one. And sorry about the ink over here. I have no idea how to get it out of there. So sorry. So if I plug in negative 1, I'm going to get 7, right? I'm going to subtract 7. I'm going to get negative 16 over here. So my equation is going to be negative 4y is... Oop, I'm sorry. What am I doing? Yeah, no, that's right. Negative 4y is negative 16. So y has to be 4. Now I'm going to push try. And now I'm going to type in my answer. So x, we got negative 1. And y, we got 4. And now I hit try. It says, do you want to do it? Yes, I do. Let's see if we get it right. Yes. Boom, another green check mark, which means that we got it right. Okay, so you're going to do, I think, about 5 or 6 of these. And then you're going to just do your exit slip. And that's going to talk to you about the same exact kind of problems as the last 2 classes for the logout form. What row do you multiply the top row or the bottom row, and by what number? All right. Hope you have a great day. If you have questions, please make sure you message or email me. Thanks. Bye, guys.